Alright, here we go for an unboxing, yeah! Could do it with a wrench this time. Thought it would be kind of cool, you know. You know, I should just like... Or maybe I should just rip it open. Shoot, if it'll allow me to. There we go. The box is ripping before the tape does. Tells you how hard the tape is. There we go. It's open finally. Wow, that's a pretty big box. Wow, this looks freaking cool. That's all that's in the box. Is this? What is this contraption? Says UTG Galil Tactical Quad Rail. Wanted to have something cooler than everybody else, and this thing feels good. Wow. You know, this is for a real Galil, but I think it should work fine for me. Wow, this rails are not too sharp. Pretty good in design, pretty thick. But what I do really like about this is like this texture. They have completely covered the rails here. You can see here, here, and here. Kind of help it out in the light. Trying to give some light here, but you can see they have completely covered. Not the top, but this 3 rails below it, and it's texturized. It's like feels more like a fabric. It's pretty crazy. It's rubberized, but it doesn't feel exactly like rubber. This is really strange the way they made this. Simply because if you look at it, cut down the middle right there, they don't have this piece right here. Not sure why. Maybe because the bolt is right here and the bullet has to shoot off on a real Galil. And then if you look at the front here, this kind of comes inward. You can see how these are proportional, except this rail. There's a little bit of a comparison right there. See if I can show you correctly. See, it's kind of lipped off. It's not straight like the rest of it. Check that out. But I think you just pull these off by pushing them. No, it doesn't really seem to want to come off. It's on there pretty hard, it seems like. Anyways, they should be able to come off, making this thing pretty awesome on the Galil. I'm going to put it on right now and then show you guys what that looks like. It's pretty well made. Feels like metal and plastic put together. It's pretty strange, but it looks amazing. It looks amazing. This might look really good on my Galil. So we're going to fast forward right to that. So here's what the gun looks like without the handrail. And pretty soon we're going to see what it looks like with the handrail. It does separate. It's pretty cool. So you don't have to have the top, which you can already tell. This thing is going to look pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Well guys, it's not a happy day for me. because the gun is not exactly a replica, and that makes it was so close to fitting on there, but it will not fit on there, and the way it's designed doesn't latch on the way it should, I think, in my opinion. This gas tube right here is in the wrong spot. If you look at the gun closer, you'll notice there's a lip in here, and that's where the tube is supposed to be touching, but it's not. See, there's a space, and the reason they gave it a space is so that they could make the battery fit in here. So they heightened it. How gay. Yep. How gay. If it was an actual replica, I would have had no problem putting it on. It's just the tube's in the wrong spot. So, and scratching the metal, what am I going to do? Probably going to take this piece, and since it doesn't attach like that, it attaches like this. You put these two here, and you lock that down, and you can see it does not fit. But you lock it down through the top, and it fits perfectly on the gas tube and this outer barrel area, or the outer barrel, and that way it doesn't move as you lock onto it. But I don't understand why they didn't put some kind of spacers or something right here, like a locking mechanism. See, originally we had this as a locking mechanism down here, and they didn't think about, you know, making this handguard, UTG, didn't think about making this handguard lock in there, which they should have. It would have made it a lot easier. So I'm gonna have to come up with something to make that work. I'm gonna have to come up with some metal or something to get that at least on there, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with this piece, because it's going to be a pain to take it off every time to do the battery. I thought it wasn't going to be as long as it did. I could file it down for a long time. Could file the inside down and it would probably fit. Anyway, to show that that's what the problem is, see, there's a little lip right here, and that tube does not actually go on it because this isn't designed that way, and then the hip here is a little big. They could have actually drilled this out a little bit more and had the gas tube in the exact spot it was supposed to be. Kind of dumb, but see, now it goes on, no problem. So that's what it kind of would have looked like. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll come up with something, guys. Speaking of which, next video I'm going to do will have to be the prize video, because we got to talk about, well, not a prize, a giveaway, excuse me. We got to talk about the giveaway. Maybe I can make some kind of piece here that latches on to this at least. How I'm going to get that top, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it. See, that fits. You can see that, but it's in the wrong spot. Thank you, King Arms. At least your newer guns look a lot nicer, and the metal paint doesn't come off so easily like the Galil does. I've got a nicer gun over there, the 5.56 Shorty. I scratched it up and the paint doesn't come off like this does. I don't know what kind of paint job they put on this older Galil version. It's very frustrating. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do now. Because I don't want to file this down. I'm going to have to extend this or something. Make it easy accessible to the battery. Who knows? I'll catch you guys later. Too bad that didn't fit. Sucks.